Hi darlings and welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. Hello. If you're new here, hi. I'm a makeup enthusiast and I like to play and talk about eyeshadow and all of that jazz. So hi and welcome if you're new. So I got my October Eyescream beauty box here. So we're going to go through it. Now I know it hasn't been that long since I got my September box, but here's why. So I signed up on like October 1st. For Eyescream Beauty because I wanted the Gourmand Girls palette that was in the September box. And that was the last day to order that box. So I got my October box because that's what you're supposed to get this month. So let's see what's inside it, shall we? I have actually not sneak peeked. I know of a couple things that are in it only because I saw on Instagram, but I don't know what everything is. So we're going to look at it together, okay? I do have some base makeup on because I figured foundation, concealer, that's not going to be in there. And I did put some cream bronzer on because I'm that bitch. So, all right, let's open it up. So obviously we have packing peanuts. And if you're new here, I like to try to use the items in the box like the day that I get it. One, so I don't have like this big backlog of stuff sitting around. And two, because, you know, let's play with it. You guys want to see what it is, and so do I. Okay, so is there a card in this one? I think there must be. Yes, it does. Okay, so cards here. This box is called the October Scream Queen box. All right, so the first thing that I pulled out is this Illuminati, and let's see, what does it say on it? Nothing? Okay, let's consult the card. So this says that it's a pH color changing lip gloss by Illuminati Cosmetics. This would be $20 on its own. Listen. The only $20 I've ever spent on a lip gloss, it comes from Fenty Beauty. And I don't know about, listen, there's a lot of good lip gloss out there that's not $20. But this has a fun little green fleck in it. And it says it's color changing. So let me take off, because I just have a little bit of lip oil on my lips. Let's put this on. So it's a fun color. Kind of smells like, honestly, it smells like a kind of liquor. It's like 99 bananas. I know that's like, oh, it's just, that induces some like trauma from my 20s. It's kind of like a pina colada, 99 bananas, like that kind of sweet smell, you know? Now this applicator is really small, so I am having to dip multiple. It is starting to change though. That's fun. It's kind of a mauve color on me right now. Listen. Our bodies operate within a range of pHs. So chances are this is going to remain like a similar type color on you unless your pH on your body is outside of a normal range for a human being. I don't know what that range is. Can you really see the green? Can't really see the green reflect. Not in this light anyway. Maybe in the sunlight. Okay. So the next item in this box is actually Rodeo Drive by Ofra Cosmetics. Now, I already have this, so I'm not going to use this specific one, but I do have on my desk here, I do have this little compact, and Rodeo Drive is the second one here. So it's the same right there. Hello, me. So this is Rodeo Drive. I am going to use this, but I'm not sure what else is in the box yet. So I do want to put this on after I see what else is in there, because highlighter is one of the last steps for me in my routine. But I'm not going to use, now that's a good value because I think this is like normally $35 on its own. See how much is this normally? It's normally, $22 on its own because this is the anniversary edition, but still $22. I think their normal Rodeo Drive is normally $35. Okay. All right. So what else is in this box? Let's see. Okay. We have a Beauty Creations. We have their color base primer and Blackout. Now this is a black base that you would put down, and you can use this under multi-chromes. You can use it for a smoky eye look. You can cut creases with it if you want to do like a multi-chrome cut crease. You would like clean up the area, cut the crease with this black color, and then lay the multi-chrome on top of it so that you get that words are hard, dimension. So my lips are tingling. Is this supposed to be plumping? My lips are kind of burny. We'll see. Okay. So next in here we have, this is a liquid blush. So this is by Delancey, and this is called Arturm Afftermooon. Afternoon? Well, there's Afftermooon. I'm not, is it supposed to be spelled like that? Aftermoon. Yeah, it doesn't say, because I'm sure there were other colors that went out, but this is a color that I got. So let's open this up, okay? I actually do not have blush on right now, so that's kind of perfect. All right. So this is the color. Interesting. Now the sticker is kind of like an orangey tone. This kind of looks like it's a peachy pink, but on like the deeper side. So I am going to put this on the back of my hand because I'm not sure how this is going to perform on its own. And then I am going to grab a blush brush. So let me make sure this one, it doesn't have any residue. Okay. I just have some here on my hand. It's a pretty color. Oh, it's kind of pigmented. So let's start small and work our way up, shall we? Okay, so I only put like the tiniest amount on my hands, and we are having, let's see how it blends out. Now I do like to bring my blush up to my temples and just under my eye here, but okay, that's pigmented. It's not awful, but I honestly don't like this that much, how it's applying. Now it looks prettier in person than it does on camera. It definitely looks like kind of splotchy on camera. Let me see if I can use my sponge and if that'll be better. Okay. Well, that side's a little bit more heavy. I'm gonna grab a little bit more with the sponge. I don't like this with my usual blush brush. Now this is like my holy grail go-to fluffy blush brush. This is from Illuminati Cosmetics. This is the like brush for blush that I use. I say that, I roll my eyes a little bit because I have a really hard time saying that. Blush brush. It's like a tongue twister for me. But I have a really hard time like actually saying that, but it is like my go-to blush brush. So, okay, that's not bad. I'm curious to see how it's gonna wear. It definitely took more work than maybe some other cream or liquid type blushes in my collection, but it's not bad. We'll see how it wears. It doesn't feel too tacky, and it doesn't seem to be transferring on my finger, which is good. So we'll see how that wears. All right, so let's see what else is in this box. I think the only thing left is probably every single time. Like it never fails. Oh yes, Wicked Widow Beauty. This is their Graveyard Smash palette, and it's so pretty. Look at it. Oop. All right, this is here. This was another reason I wanted to subscribe, is because they keep oh my god, my lips are still burning. All right, Eyescream Beauty keeps collabing with indie brands to bring you specialty palettes, which is like the coolest thing. So by the way, I'm not affiliated with Eyescream or, you know, anything like that. Not yet. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it's not something that's in my lineup right now. And I am impressed. I have been impressed. This is only my second box, so I am impressed at the curation. My lips are still burning. It is actually distracting. And it has not changed color. So this is just the color we're rocking, which is fine. It's a natural color, but this is not comfortable on me. Okay, so this is the Wicked Widow Beauty and Eyescream Beauty box. This is the Graveyard Smash palette. This is our Halloween palette this year. It's very cute. The tones in here, I actually think are going to carry over pretty well into winter too. Let me insert some. No, let's save the swatches for another day, honestly. But I do kind of want to dip my finger in and kind of see what this looks like, because I have just got this. I haven't touched it yet. So let's see what that looks like on the palm, right? Because my hand's already covered in makeup, so. Oh, it's like a pure, like a white shimmer. Oh, that's pretty. For inner corner, ooh, I am excited now. Okay, so we're going to use this palette today. Let me grab my little makeup remover thing here. Just to get this makeup off my hands so I don't make a mess of myself. So we're going to use this palette today on my eyes. Now, am I going to use that black base? Honestly, it's the middle of the day for me. But I will use it in an upcoming Get Ready With Me. But it's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I don't want a deep smoky eye. So we're gonna pass on that for now, but I will use it in an upcoming video, okay? So all in all, I mean, I feel like this box was generally worth it. This palette by itself, oh, I'm dropping stuff. Excuse me. So this palette by itself is $36. The box is $25. So that's win. Okay, so let's do an eye look with this. So I'm thinking I kind of want to go like turquoise and purple. What do you think? Kind of want to use this in my transition, and I want to use outer corner, and I kind of want to use these two on the, or maybe these two on the lid. So let me grab a fluffy brush because I like to start with my transition. I know everybody's different, but we're gonna go into Freaky Frank here. And let's see how pigmented these are. I don't own anything by Wicked Widow Beauty, so I'm actually really excited to try this. So there's nothing on my eyes currently, like I didn't prime or anything like that, because if you've been here before, you know I really just can't be bothered most of the time, unless there's like sparkles involved, you know? Okay, well that's pigmented already. Oh, that is exciting. I am using this Glam Light brush. This is from their Michaela Pot 2. And this mirror palette does have a mirror, so I am just going to use that. Cute. Okay. Now this shade looks grungier on the lid than it does in the pan. Let me give you a side by side. You see? Now I do have pigmented lids because I'm like medium, like light to medium skin tone. So I do have a little bit more pigment on my eyelids naturally. So just something to consider. If you want this to be as light as it is in the pan, you should probably use a primer or some concealer or something, okay? But I'm not, because I like to see how things do on their own. It's cute though. Now if you did this in sheer layers, I think this color might actually look a little grungy. Like a little muddy grungy though. Not like the aesthetic grunge, but so far it's doing well. So curious to see. It layers up really nicely, and it looks like it's easy to blend. Like it's not fighting me any, you know? So far I like that. Cute, okay. All right, so that is on. I don't know, I think it's the lighting. All right, so let's look at this deep purple kind of color here. I want to use that to deepen my outer corner and bring it into my crease a little bit. So let's do that. It's an interesting curation of colors. There's kind of like this olivey type green that looks like a shimmer, but I actually think it's more of a satin. Oh, look how pretty that is. Here, hold on. You can just do that. Oh, okay. I like that actually. I don't mind a satin. And that feels nice. It feels nice. We'll do a green look when I do a 3 looks video with this, which I have several that I need to do. So you'll see some more of those coming soon. All right, let's see how that purple blends into that green. Deep purples like this can be a little sus, you know? But okay, well, it applies nicely. This is a Blend Bunny brush. This one is the B4. I'm just gonna work this into the crease just a little bit. I have not re-dipped my brush in, so. And I'm just working this here. Okay. That color, like surprisingly went on good for it being 1, a dark purple, and then 2, not re-dipping my brush, just kind of blending it in. Like I have not re-dipped my brush yet, so that is cool. Okay, can you see? Now I'm trying to mix it in. I don't want it to get muddy, and that's why I'm just using small strokes, because I don't want it to get, you know, I don't want it to get muddy. It'd be easy for me to do that. All right, so I'm just taking that first initial brush. Now, I think this color purple, if you were not careful, you could make yourself look like you had a black eye. Like you could 100%. Do you see what I mean? Like, this color purple on my skin tone is tricky because I can make myself look bruised. And I think I'm accomplishing a little bit of that. But I think putting the shimmer on it will actually change that. So let me do the other eye in that purple and then we'll add some shimmer. Okay, so because I have managed to make myself look bruised, oh, it's sad, but it's true. I'm gonna actually go into this shade here, this Fright Night, using a B1 brush from Blend Bunny, and I'm just gonna add this color green to blend out those two kind of, the first two colors, because I feel like it's gonna make me look slightly less bruised, because I definitely managed to make myself look a little bruised, so tell you, those colors on me, they're tricky. Okay, I don't know if that helped any, but I think it did. I'm just gonna blend that out with that first brush. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think, but one can hope. All right, so we're gonna go into this color here. It's a very pretty, like, blue-green kind of color. It's called Thrills and Chills. And I'm just gonna place that directly on the lid, on like the whole. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that is so pretty. I did not put a glitter primer on because I've never used this formula before. I kind of want to see how it performs on its own. And that is so pretty. I'm beyond happy with that. All right. I'm just tapping that on. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now I did kind of cover up a little bit too much of that purple for what I wanted, but we can always go back over and deepen it later. It's not a big deal. But love that. All right, that is very cute. Now, I didn't intend for this to turn into a hot spotlight or a halo eye, but it kind of looks like it's going that direction. So let's just lean into it, you know? All right. So we're gonna add, that is so cute. I like that color a lot. What do you think? Right? It's cute. So let's go into this color purple here, and we're gonna add this on either side and just kind of lean into that whole spotlight eye. I am digging this. I like this a lot. These shimmers are really nice. The shimmers are especially nice. And then I think just to finish it off, we'll go into this like silvery color. We'll just do this right in the center of the lid for a little bit of brightness. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's done. Let's add an inner corner color. I'm thinking this would be a good, is that gonna be bright enough or should we just go lighter? Let's do the orange actually. Let's do the orange. Okay, and this is an orange matte. It's called Harvest Horrors. Oh, it's almost like a blood orange color. Oh, it is very pigmented. So if you're doing your inner corner, a little bit goes a long way on that, okay? Cute, good, good, good. Nope. Do I love that? I don't. I want to love it. It's a gorgeous color, but I don't like it on the inner corner. So I am gonna add some of that white sparkle called Weird Waltz on top of it. All right. Okay. That's a lot, but you know what? It's okay. Not every look is going to be a success. Let me put some mascara on and some liner, and then let's see how we feel about the eye look, okay? All right, darlings, so the eye look is done. So what I ended up doing is I ended up taking a little bit of this one right here, Groovy Ghouls, and I just put that on my lower lash line. And then I put a little bit more of this shade called Thrills and Chills on my inner corner here. Now I do have that orange on the inner corner, and after doing those other two things, I don't hate it as much, but It's very pigmented. I don't recommend it for inner corner, okay? It can get out of hand real quick. So far, I actually really like this. I have a very zombie, very Halloween, very beat up, bruised appearance right now. But I don't hate it, honestly. This shade here, Freaky Frank, actually has like a lot of green in it. So if it's on your bare skin, I think with the oils on your face, it will deepen a little bit, and that's why it looks different. So I do recommend using a primer if you're planning to use that shade, just as kind of like it's a little darker on the skin, okay? But so far, I'm excited to have I am going to do a 3 looks video with this. I have like 5 of them planned, okay? It's going to be a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. But the only thing that we haven't gone back to use is the Rodeo Drive, which is like an Ofra classic, you know? So that's here. And I'm just going to take some of that on my finger because that's actually my favorite way to apply it. And I'm just going to apply it to the high points. It's kind of like one of those classic colors that just kind of, I think, looks universally flattering. But yes, I am still that annoying person that puts highlighter on their nose. I am. I'm still living in the past, my darlings. Oh, I do want to say something about this shade here, that particular, like, I think it's called what's it called? Thrills and Chills. So that shade will have fallout, just so you know. It does have some fallout. See, I have some here where it fell off after I applied it with my finger. But I'm not wearing a glitter primer, so that is a factor for me, okay? So I wanted to try it out. It looks vibrant and gorgeous on the skin without a primer, but I would suggest a primer just to avoid some fallout if that bothers you, okay? And darlings, if you made it this far, leave me an eyeball emoji. And are you subscribed to the Eyescream Beauty Box? Like, comment down, let me know below. I think it's interesting. The only thing we didn't use today is actually this black base, and we'll plan to use that in a Get Ready With Me soon. But I love you, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!